Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I am super excited because I am going to be sharing 10 tips that'll help you be successful on the keto diet. So with the new year coming around, I'm seeing a lot of people very interested in starting keto, so I thought I would do a video like this that kind of just gives you some tips, some pointers to get started and be successful. So without further ado, let's hop right into those tips. Tip number 1. When you're just starting keto, it can definitely be a little bit intimidating. You're used to eating a ton of carbs most likely, and now you're going to keto, which is 20 carbs a day, just about. So not only are you completely changing the way you're eating, your body is also going to have to adjust to this new way of eating. So your body, when you're eating carbs, it's running on that sugar, that glucose, and that is what is fueling your body. But as you transition into keto and get into ketosis, your body is running on ketones that are produced by the liver instead of glucose or sugar. So the most important part of keto, in my opinion, is your carbs. So to not totally overwhelm yourself when you are getting adjusted to keto is to just track your carbs for the first week or two while you're trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what you can and cannot eat. I highly recommend not totally fretting over your macros, but just focusing on your carb count. Tip number 2, and arguably the most important tip, do your research. Oh my golly, there are so many people that just wake up one morning and decide that they're gonna start keto that day. They haven't read much about it, they've just seen a couple people talk about it. And in my opinion, that is the worst way to go about keto. Doing your research and planning is 100% essential to being successful. I see people all the time jumping into keto, but just haven't done any research. It's super important to know what the heck is keto before you start, what it's doing to your body, the keto flu, and how to combat that. There is definitely a little bit of research that should be done before you hop onto the keto wagon. Tip number 3, meal planning and meal prepping. Having a plan is going to make you more likely to commit and have overall success on keto. I like to sit on my computer on Sundays and kind of scroll through Pinterest, get ideas of recipes I might want to try throughout the week. I make a list of all these recipes. I make a list of snacks that I can have readily available in my fridge. I make a big grocery list and I go to the store and I have it all in my refrigerator on hand, because I know if I have everything readily available to me, I am going to be a lot more successful. Also, if you're pretty busy, meal prepping is another wonderful route to go. So spend a couple of hours prepping all your food for the week, so when you're hungry, you just get up, walk to the fridge, take it out, and you're still on track, and you're on track to be successful. Tip number 4 is clean out your kitchen before you start a keto diet. Getting rid of all the things that are not good for you, are not good to eat on a keto diet. Getting it out of the way is like out of sight, out of mind. It's not there where you can grab it if you're in a pinch. It's just gone. And while I know it may not be possible for everyone to, clean their pantry out of everything that's not keto, you may have family members that aren't doing keto, but kind of designating yourself a little bit of an area that has all of your keto-friendly things in it will definitely help you just to be able to quickly grab whatever you need and know that you can have it. Tip number 5 is invest in a food scale. They're not expensive. They're maybe $10 to $20 on Amazon. I will link the one I have used for like 3 years down below in the description. You can check it out. But being able to weigh out your food and find the proper portion sizes is essential, because one portion size versus 2 could mean, a difference of 5 to 10 carbs or more. So being able to weigh out the proper portion sizes is pretty essential in my opinion. Tip number 6 is find an accountability partner. You may have a friend that's doing the keto diet as well, and it's wonderful to be able to have someone that you can talk about meals, talk about things you may not be sure about, or if you're having a bad day or a good day, you can kind of just bounce ideas off of each other. But if you don't have a friend doing keto, one thing I highly suggest is joining some keto Facebook groups. I'm a part of like 5 or 6 of them, and I constantly see people posting motivation, posting weight loss pictures, encouraging one another, posting meal plans, posting recipes. It's just a wonderful way to connect with people who are thinking about keto just like you are. Tip number 7. Don't be afraid to eat vegetables. I have seen this all too often, is that people are concerned about the carbs in veggies. However, veggies are super important to your diet. They contain a lot of great things for your body. So while vegetables are a little bit higher on the carb scale, they are an essential part to your meals every day. Some of my favorite vegetables to eat while doing keto are spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, asparagus, and Brussels sprouts. I love roasted Brussels sprouts. They're so good. They'll change your life when you cook them right. Tip number 8 is stick with it. When you first start on keto, it's likely that you're gonna experience a quick drop in weight, and that's your body getting rid of water weight. It's not unheard of for people to lose 5 to 10 pounds in their first week on keto, and that's your body getting rid of excess water weight. After that first initial like whoosh of weight, your losses are probably going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more steady. A lot of people I see are like, I lost so much weight the first month and it's now 3 months in and I'm only losing a couple of pounds each month. No, that is great. Stick with it. Your body isn't able to lose a massive amount of weight every single day. So I always suggest tracking your weight. I use this app called Happy Scale. I don't know if it's on Android. I know it's on Apple. It tracks your weight loss and the trends of your weight loss. So some days you're gonna be higher than others, some days you're gonna be lower than others, but there's gonna be a trend, and if that trend is, you know, a steady decline of a couple of pounds a month, that is pretty awesome. Tip number 9. Drink water and replenish electrolytes. So, water is super important for everyone. We should all know that. Your body is like 60% water. Water helps flush your system, and so drinking water every day is very, very important. I'm trying to get better at water drinking myself. I feel like I have not been drinking enough water lately. So I'm trying to instill some habits in myself that make me drink more water. Like when I wake up in the morning, I immediately walk downstairs and drink a glass of water. And then I have been carrying around a jug of water with me wherever I go, just an insulated jug. I'll link what I have down below. But it's just so nice because if I'm thirsty, I am a lot more inclined to just start drinking water. Hello, Bo. Hi, here's Bo. But if I have my water with me, I'm going to drink it because it's just readily available to me. On another note, we're going to talk about electrolytes as well. Electrolytes are super, super important on keto, and that is sodium, potassium, and magnesium. So I usually get my sodium through salt. I salt my foods, and that's where I get my sodium. However, magnesium and potassium are essential as well. And I have recently started supplementing my diet with those, and I just got some magnesium and potassium at like Walgreens, and I take those pills every day, and it helps me feel better knowing that I am replenishing those electrolytes every single day. Tip number 10 is exercise. Exercise is so important. However, exercise doesn't have to mean that you're in a gym lifting weights. It can be as simple as taking your dog on a long walk, playing basketball in the driveway with the kids or your friends. It could be in a gym lifting weights. It could be CrossFit. It could be a wide variety of anything, but just getting up, getting active is just essential to your health. Exercise also helps you get into ketosis quicker, as it's helping to expedite those glucose stores out of your body so that your body can begin burning fat for fuel rather than that glucose. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed these 10 tips that'll help you be successful on a keto diet. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see y'all again real soon with another video. Bye guys! Mwah!